in there.
Thank you. Well, I'm not a polished speaker like the guys that's come before me, but I think they've saved the largest for last. See, I'm the biggest guy running for a statewide office, 320 pounds, so I've told a lot of people you get the most pounds for vote from when you vote for Sumrall. And I have run the lowest budget campaign this year. I've spent up to date about $16,000. Well, why have I only spent that? That's all I've had. Put about half of it in there myself, and the other half has been donated. But it's got the job done. What I had was a network of friends and supporters around the state, all 82 counties, that believed in me, knew what I'd done over my career with the state, and knew what I could do as state auditor. So that's how I've gotten where I am now, and I want to thank those common people out there in the field that have helped me, because this is just a common man running for a state auditor's job. I was in Walmart the other day, the day of the election. I was buying a few snacks for a little get-together. And a woman behind me patted me on the back and said she had voted for me. And I said, well, I appreciate it. She said, well, you're a common man, but you got uncommon qualifications for this job. And I believe she's right. I'm the only one running with an accounting degree, the only one running that's ever worked there before. See, I didn't just wake up back in January with $200 in my pocket and decide I want to run for state auditor. 33 years ago, I enrolled at JC in accounting. I then went to USM in accounting. And then in January of 1979, I started working for Mr. Hamp King right over here in the Sillers building with the State Auditor's Office. And I've worked with them ever since, with the exception of 2 years when I went back in computer science in 85-86, up until 2004. 2004, I went with Forest County as their county administrator and chief financial officer. And there I worked until this May when I retired to run for state auditor. I retired because I knew I had to devote full time to this. Get out and see everybody around the state. That's the only way I could do it. Had a lot of shoe leather and gas in the old Mercury getting around because I didn't have the big bucks to run the TV and radio and ads like that. So I've got a simple question for you today. If you got a broken arm, don't you go see a doctor? And don't you expect to see a medical degree on that doctor's wall? And wouldn't you like that doctor to have years of experience? You don't want somebody fresh out of school working on your arm. It's important to you. Well, that's what I offer you as a state auditor candidate. I'm the only one running with an accounting degree, only one with the experience. I will not assign a person out of office to do anything that I haven't done over the last 20-something years. No audit, no investigation, none of the work that the auditor's office is assigned to do would be new to me. I'll have a knowledge of everything I'm sending those people out to do. And that's what I want to do. I want to put them back to doing financial audits. Right now, the county are doing 1 out of 4 county audits. They're doing 1 out of 10 audits in the school system. No university or junior college audits, and only a fraction of state agency audits. Is that protecting our state tax dollar or public trust? No, it's not. Why is that? Well, the Republican that's in there right now, the appointed Republican by the Republican governor at that time, that's the way he wants it. He wants to contract those audits out to private CPA firms. And that CPA firm is going to charge you more money here at the local level. So your taxes go up here in Hinds County because you're paying a firm more money than the audit department could have done that audit for you. That's what's wrong with the audit department right now. They're not doing the duty that they're assigned to do by the state constitution. 2 years ago, they did a cyber security audit. Basically, it checked the computer systems of all the counties. They got a $10,000 grant to do that in each county. Well, miraculously, those bids all come in right at $10,000. It was a miracle. If they knew how much we had to spend, they worked their bids to be almost exactly what we had available. They had a department right over here in the Woolfolk building, an auditor's office, that could have done that very same thing for $300 to $500 per county. Why didn't we do it with the state employees instead of giving some EDP firm out there a $10,000 contract of our money? That's the type of problems we're having in the state auditor's office. They're looking out for themselves. They're looking out for big business, the same as we got in other statewide offices. I want to bring financial audit back to the auditor's office. I want to get it back to doing what it was assigned to do. And I want a fair, unbiased audit department. It doesn't matter if he's a Republican or Democrat. A debit's a debit, a credit's a credit. But it's going to be a fair shake for the common man out there, just like it's a under-the-table deal sometimes where somebody's got money. I'm not saying the current guy's doing that, but believe me, over the 30 years I've been there, there've been some questionable things happen. So please vote for Sumrall this fall, and I want to get out of here so the rain don't get the other guys. But remember, the only one running with a accounting degree, the only one that's ever worked there before. I've been blessed to work for you for 23 years already as a state auditor. I'm just asking you to allow me to serve you for the next 4 as the state auditor. So please vote for Sumrall this fall. Thank you.